The height, if they clear this, will be a new X Games record. But as we said, the step-up lip's a little taller, it's a little different, but the bottom line is this is the highest they've ever gone at the X Games. Wow. I don't think that I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. Myles Richmond, you guys clearing the bar, no problem, but something happened. Did you guys hear the bike? Did it stall or anything?
That's what I was wondering.
That would throw the bike into an endo.
Myles Richmond saluting the fans as he leaves the Staples Center floor with help from X Games Medical.
My name is Myles Richmond from Cherry Valley, California, and I'm 29 years old. In 2012 Summer X Games, when I competed in step up, unfortunately when I crashed, the night was good. I kind of went into it feeling pretty good.
This is Myles Richmond from Cherry Valley, California. Tess, this is an incredible competition.
The day before I found out that I was in the event, I was actually coming in as an alternate. So other than that, like, it just kind of mentally, you try to prepare yourself even weeks out before events, and especially X Games, since it's the biggest event for freestyle motocross. The first couple runs, I felt pretty good. You always try to, I mean, you always want to clear the bar, and the more space you have between you and the bar, the better. But I felt good because I felt like I could time the bar pretty good to where I don't overdo myself, because step up kind of takes a lot out of you. You land, you don't have any forward momentum when you do it, so you just kind of land like a ton of bricks, and you don't want to go real high all the time because your body will get sore and fatigued. So I felt pretty good to where I could easily gas it up the lip and get over the bar with enough cushion and space where I know I'd clear it, but not go too high and hurt myself or the bike. So I felt good on the first couple runs before my last one that I crashed on, unfortunately. During the night of my crash, the final run, I lined up at the line, and obviously the bar's getting higher and higher, so you want to be able to just gas it to get up and over and get over the bar. And my style, I kind of go in and really give it gas at the bottom to kind of get that pop up over in the bar, and I kind of whip over the bar, and once my front end clears the bar, then I tap the rear brake to kind of bring the front end down, and it brings the rear end up and over the bar, hopefully. And unfortunately, whenever I got up over the bar, I tapped the rear brake, and it just basically stalled the motor on the bike. And when it does that, the rear wheel locks up, and you're just kind of along for the ride.
My leg's numb.
Which one, Myles?
Broken femur, I think.
The injuries I received from my crash, I broke my left femur, and I shattered my right ankle. In my ankle, I don't even know how many pins and plates I have, actually. My femur, I have just a rod and 2 screws up near my hip. I actually had 2 screws removed from my left, like near my knee, on my femur. as of right now, I'm just riding it out, hopefully trying to strengthen it and, you know, get as much pain to go away as possible and try to get some of the movement back in it. I've turned to doing like some CrossFit, and there's some exercise I can't do due to my ankle, but luckily I know the head coach pretty well, and he helps me out a ton with working out and trying to get my ankle strong and get some of the movement back into it. Being retired from freestyle motocross, I guess I'd like to say I'm not retired, but I definitely am, because I definitely don't do it anymore. So I guess I officially am retired. But nowadays I am trying to stay busy. I don't know. I like to call it I'm a jack of all trades, master of none type sort of thing. I mean, I like to do a lot of different stuff. I've been flying a lot, flying airplanes.
120.1 for Skyhawk 252. Departure, resume on navigation, rapidly altitude approach.
It's kind of the same rush as a motorcycle, you know, once you kind of get going. Especially I like to compare it to a jump on a dirt bike, you know. You jump, and once you take off, there's no turning back. You know, you got to figure out how to land, and that's the exact same concept in an airplane. You got to have a game plan for that. And you know, I mean, flying's been a savior though since I've been hurt, and keep me going. And I don't know. That's about it, really. The next thing I have in mind is just try to stay within the industry. I mean, I like motorcycles. I like being around them. I like watching guys ride. So I'd love to try to get my next career. You know, obviously it won't be riding, and it'll be hard to top that one. But my next career, I'd like to just kind of stay within the industry. You know, and I'd love to work with riders and you know, come out and watch them and be able to help them out any way I can. Definitely not going to be training or anything like that, although I could yell at people every now and then. It sounds pretty fun to me, but really I just like to stay within the moto industry. It's kind of what I've always been in and what I know best, and see where it takes me.